on a Tuesday night. When I read it, I was gutted. I was shocked. I'm truly embarrassed. Dahil nakita ng tao lahat yun without my consent. Against my will. I read the screenshots over and over and over again. So to the public, I am sorry that you got to see that very intimate side of me. Ganun talaga ako pag nagbigay ng pagmamahal. It was supposed to be private. It was supposed to be a private, intimate thing. I'm sad na nakita yun ng tao.
I just showed you snippets of Maris Racal addressing the cheating issue involving her and Anthony Jennings. Wala po akong plano na magmarites sa kanila. Hindi po natin pag-uusapan dito ang cheating allegations ni Jamela Villanueva o kung sino ang mas dapat kampihan o kaawaan sa kanilang dalawa. Si Maris ba o si Jam? What we will talk about in this video are the legal implications of Jamela's act of posting in social media the screenshots of her ex-boyfriend Anthony's and Maris' intimate conversations. Posible bang may na-violate na batas si Jam sa pag-post niya ng screenshots ng mga intimate messages ni Maris kay Anthony? Ano ba ang nakasaad sa batas? Again, as a disclaimer, this is just an academic and legal discussion and is in no way intended and should in no way be used as a basis for imputing any criminal liability on the part of the parties affected. But before answering that question, i-discuss muna natin konti ang concept ng right to privacy. There are three kinds of privacy ayon sa Supreme Court. These are, number 1, locational or situational privacy, number 2, decisional privacy, and number 3, informational privacy. Ayon sa Supreme Court, ang locational privacy ay tumutukoy sa karapatan mo na panatilihing pribado ang impormasyon tungkol sa lugar kung nasan ka o sa lugar na pupuntahan mo. Ito rin ay tumutukoy, for example, pag nasa loob ka ng bahay mo, hindi pwedeng basta-basta na lang may papasok sa bahay mo nang walang pahintulot galing sa'yo. Ang decisional privacy naman ay tumutukoy sa karapatan mo na gumawa ng personal na desisyon sa buhay nang walang panghihimasok o kontrol mula sa ibang tao. For example, kung nasa tamang edad ka na at gusto mo nang magpakasal, walang makakapigil sa iyo maliban na lang kung aatras sa kasal yung taong gusto mong pakasalan. Ang informational privacy naman ay tumutukoy sa karapatan mo na kontrolin ang pagkolekta, paggamit at pagbabahagi ng iyong personal information. Lalo na sa panahon ngayon na nasa internet age na tayo, hindi pwedeng basta-basta na lang kolektahin, gamitin at ibahagi sa social media ang personal information tungkol o laban sa iyo. Kasi meron kang karapatan na mamili kung sino lang yung gusto mong tao na makakita ng mga larawan o makabasa ng mga messages mo. Now, in the case of Jam Villanueva, her personal feelings, no matter how justifiable and understandable, can never be an excuse to violate Maris Racal's right to informational privacy. By posting the screenshots in her Instagram account, she has unwittingly subjected Maris to public humiliation and put her into disrepute. Hindi po kasi proper venue ang social media kung may personal rant ka o may personal issue ka against another person. Publicly humiliating a person in social media with the effect of putting that person into disrepute can be a ground for, number 1, cyber libel o paninirang puri under Section 4C4 of Republic Act 10175. And number 2, it can also be a violation of the Data Privacy Act o paglabag sa informational privacy ng tao. Pwede rin maging liable for unjust vexation under Article 287 of the Revised Penal Code in relation to RA 10175. Sana ang ginawa na lang ni Jam ay mag-file siya ng criminal complaint against her ex-boyfriend for, let's say, psychological violence under RA 9262, and there use the screenshots as evidence. Admissible na po ngayon as evidence ang screenshots of online conversations even if it was obtained without the consent of the person subject of the screenshot, for as long as ginamit mo ito for purposes of determining the criminal liability of that person in a criminal investigation or bilang evidence in a criminal case. Yan po ang ruling ng Supreme Court en banc in the case of Cadahas versus People and reiterated in the recent case of People versus Rodriguez. So always think twice before you click dahil baka ikaw patuloy ang makasuhan. Yan lang po ang munting lesson natin for today and see you in my next video. Maraming salamat po.